I've got the wrong fucking thing up, haven't I? That stream ending soon, I meant our stream starting soon. Right then. Last I checked. I was hanging out with I was doing stuff with Rab. In the aftermath of the Lord of Shadows Awakening, Rab finds himself floating in an endless white expanse. In search of answers, he follows the beautiful bunny girl who appears before him. The chase leads to the lost kingdom of Dundrasil, now restored to its former glory. Let's check if that's working. Yeah, it is. Even more perplexed than ever, and with Rab seemingly as king again. Even more perplexed than ever, he goes after the bunny girl once more. Right then. Welcome to Dundrasil. Oh, what's the matter, Your Majesty? You look like you've seen a ghost. Anyway, shouldn't you be heading for the throne room? You've an important audience, as I understand it. If you're late, the Chief Minister will have your cuts for garters. Probably will, yeah. I guess waddle, 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 waddle. It's not even running, it's fucking waddling. Maid. Soldier. Chief Minister. Well, there you are, Your Majesty. I've been looking for you everywhere. You must remember me telling you that you had an important audience scheduled. So it's time. Hurry you over to your throne and prepare yourself.
But...
Oh, God!
I trust you are well, Father.
Eleanor! Your Majesty, please forgive my insolence in seeking a personal audience with you today. I come before you not as the head of the Princess's Honor Guard, but as my own man.
What? I mean, very well. State your business.
You see, the thing is, well,
Just that line. God, for fuck's sake.
I wish to ask for your daughter's hand in marriage.
Erwin.
And though I am but a soldier, and all too aware of my own lowly position, nevertheless I must persist.
This is a heavy way to start.
For there is one thing of which I am certain. My sword arm is steadfast, and my heart unwavering. There is no man alive who will love, honor, and protect your daughter as I can.
Oh.
Your Majesty, I place my fate in your hands. Will you allow me to continue to serve and protect your daughter? Not as the head of her honor guard, but as her dutiful and loving husband.
I can hardly turn you down after that little performance, can I, laddie? And to tell you the truth, I always had an inkling you two might one day be wed.
Oh, Father.
It's up to you now, Erwin. Don't disappoint me. You hear?
You give your Glasgow a
Thank
kiss
you,
if you know what you do.
Your Majesty.
Huh?
Here we go. There's the bunny girl again.
Crivens! Where do you spring from, lassie? And where's everybody gone?
Did you enjoy your little trip down memory lane? Well, it's not over yet.
There's something I'm doing and it's looking around. Forgive me, Your Majesty. The maid who brings you dinner dropped a pot of pepper and now can't stop sneezing. Does not reduce into the Queen's room. I'm sure she's having a hard enough time with her heady. Nothing. Sage's elixir, nice. Oh. Looks like an old diary of Rab's. Rab takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. Ever since the day I ceded the throne to young Erwin, the lad has poured his heart and soul into making Dunterseal the greatest kingdom it can possibly be. He would never haste his royalty, and I must admit I shared some of my subjects' doubts about whether or not he were truly suited to rule at first. But now I know I made the right choice. He soon gained their trust and respect, and mine as well. The entire nation is united beneath him. My dear Eleanor has made a very fine choice of husband indeed. Now it means I can get on with enjoying my retirement. And because he's short, he has to jump up. But say to the elixir, that's a handy item to have. Your Majesty, is everything alright? It would be a bit of a fuddle if you didn't mind me saying so. So you say, Queen Nilla and King... You're not. The foul beast thinks him more than little Jumpy himself. Went flying out of the throne room not long ago like a man possessed. I can't go in there yet. There you are, Lord Robert. I was hoping I might have the chance to speak to you about something before a child were born. No. Before the day child were born, well no. So it's the day my grandson's birth, is it? Little thing. Your Majesty? Sorry lad, you were saying there was something you wanted to discuss. Aye, it's the child's name. I've been having trouble thinking of anything suitable. So much trouble it's been distracting me from everything else, if I'm honest. I'm wondering if you might see your way to reprising your role as king for a wee while, so I can have some time to think it over. Thank you so much. You'll not have much to do, I promise. There's 2 items on the agenda for today. First is something you're more than used to. Serving those who seek a royal audience and giving them counsel. Chief Mainsail will be on hand to help you with the most pressing issues. Second is to make the rounds to the castle and assist anyone who needs your aid. The idea of a king aiding his subjects directly was, of course, something you yourself initiated during your reign. I'll be there down the fountain downstairs, that's where I do my best thinking. Want to take care of day's business, please come and find me. I'm truly grateful to you for agreeing to do this. Right then. Waddle, 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 waddle. Your Majesty, the king has appraised me of the situation. If you would be so kind as to take a seat on the throne, you'll be ready to begin discharging your royal duties. You'll be working visitors from other kingdoms and dealing with various matters of state, both trivial and momentous. King Owen will be deeply grateful for any assistance he can offer, I'm sure. Speaking personally, it'll be a pleasure to work with you again, Your Majesty. Sit down and get to work, of course. Now let's commence with today's itinerary. As you know, your role is to hear out those who come before you and use your wisdom to give counsellors a representative for the crown of Dungerseal. Your Majesty, let me first express to you my gratitude for granting me an audience. I travelled all the way from the kingdom of Steepleheim to seek it. The matter I wish to bring to you before you today has been greatly exercising the ruler of my land. He very much desires to see the council of the crown of Dungerseal, paragon of peace and prosperity. Go on. In regard to royal treasure that has been handed down from generation to generation of our royal line. It is known as the Blue Orb, and alas, it has vanished, presumed stolen. King Gustav has used every means at his disposal to try to identify the thief and recover his most precious heirloom, with no avail. However, a list of likely culprits has been identified. 4 to be precise. Sadly, there is insufficient evidence to conclusively identify the thief, and so we find ourselves at an impasse. So you need to whittle down the list of suspects, but you have no clear means by which to do so. Ah, hey, let's have a wee think. First thing is to identify likely motive. What reason might a person have to want to get their mitts on this blue orb? A treasure like that would bring in a pretty penny, I'll warrant. Aye, that'll be why the thief did it. Now, next we consider the material means. Can I just walk in off the street and help yourself to pride the royal treasure house? What kind of person could have done it? Aye, you couldn't break into the kind of place that keeps something that valuable unless you picked a lock or 2 in your time. It's easy to conclude that a culprit is a professional thief who did it for the money. So what I recommend doing is lining up the subjects, telling them it turns out to be out of the blue orb ain't worth a thing. Tell them, and it turns out blue orb ain't worth a thing, and taking a good hard look at their faces when you do so. Once I hear it's everything for the useless baubles that isn't worth a penny, the thieves they still turn to thunder. You can be sure of it. A marvellous display of deductive reasoning, Your Majesty. With your blessing, I shall return to Sniflheim and inform King Gustav of your counsel. Is your final judgment on the matter, I take it? I want to get this fucking right, hang on. The Kingdom of Sniflheim owes you a great debt, Your Majesty. I shall journey back there immediately and share your shrewd insights with the King. Hang on a second, I can just send me something. I think that's Pride. I shall journey back there immediately and share your shrewd insights with the King. The envoy from Sniflheim hurries home looking very pleased indeed. I must commend you on your wise counsel, Lord Robert. Your advice will doubtless lead to the unmasking of the rogue who stole the treasure. Now, shall we move on to the next matter? Very good, Your Majesty. Then without further delay, let me present to you the next problem requiring your attention. The Sultan of Gallopolis salutes the mighty kingdom of Dundrasil and its people, and sends this a missive penned by his most exalted hand. Your Majesty, I trust this message finds you well. Word of the continued triumphs and glories of your kingdom reaches us on a daily basis. In truth, I write seeking your counsel for this very reason. As you may know, the Sultanate has suffered a prolonged heatwave. The land is parched, and we fear for this year's harvest. As ruler of the realm of plenty, I beseech you, share with us the secrets of your prosperity that might avert disaster. I wait your reply by return of rider, your humble servant, the Sultan of Gallopolis. Residence there. I do not wish to pressure you, Your Majesty, but His Excellence the Sultan was most desirous of a swift response. Sounds like they've got themselves in a pretty pickle over there, eh? Well, I better see what I can do to help them then, ain't I? Can't mention advice, eh? Can't say it's a problem me though, faced up this way, if I'm honest. Let's start with basics, shall we? Once I write a reply, I need to decide on the whole letter first. That's probably the best way to go, eh? Now, such tricky part. To doing the drill. Some options. Right, that's it. I've got it. Need to take this down before I forget it. Dear Sultan, I understand your kingdom is suffering a bout of seemingly hot weather. No doubt sales of ice cream and swimsuits are going through the roof. Well, he's the one to fucking imagine it, is Rab. Of course, I do not wish to make light of your predicament. I simply wish to show you that by changing the way you think about something, you can turn a crisis into an opportunity. What I suggest is to inspire your people to think of radical new ways of cooling down. Leave it to their imaginations and see what they come up with. Hopefully it involves swimsuits. And lots of them. Well, that's all. Get that all written up in your best fancy handwriting in one of those... Marvellous missive, Your Majesty. You don't mind me saying so. Now, just to confirm, you're happy for me to write down that you just said and send it off to the Sultan. Excellent. We'll send it back to Gallopolis with the rider right away. Now, shall we have him send in the next visitor? Sorry, I thought that was Gallopolis first. Very good, Your Majesty. Then, without further delay, let me present to you the next problem that requires your attention. And I'm sure you're aware, there are pugilistic tournaments held regularly in the Town of Octagonia, where fighters from all corners of the world compete to prove their worth. Naturally, there's no shortage of young hopefuls keen to represent Dundrasil in the next grand event of this kind. To that end, I wish to present to you with our kingdom's final 3 candidates. So, a big muscular man, martial artist, and a bear. This is a weird thing to be a part of. Oh, fuck. So again, big muscular man in a bondage harness, I think. Martial artist, or a fucking bear. Do better than a fighting man like yourself, Lord Robert, to assess the potential. If it please your majesty, can you step forward and pick the one you think might be a champion in the making? It's a fucking bear! An interesting choice indeed, your majesty. Sounds a real wild one without a shred of decency or compassion for its fellow fighter. An animal will stop at nothing to achieve victory. It's a fucking bear! I can't bear some of the things people say about me. You know, I'm not that bad, honestly, so you gotta choose me or what? Yeah, that's great, your majesty. So wait till I tell the gods. Really good, your majesty, but are you certain you wish to put forward an animal without a shred of mercy to represent your kingdom? Yeah, that's your choice, I suppose. I think it can be confident to victory, at least. Surely no one will be able to stand up to our boy's unbridled savagery. I'm about to report this concludes all your royal duties for today. Those even thrown them at least. But as I believe King Owain mentioned, there may be troubled souls elsewhere in the castle who require your assistance. May I suggest that you take a little stroll around the grounds? Oh, before you depart, allow me to say that today was an absolute pleasure to witness you at work today. Truly, it's been far too long. Safe to say that your kingly judgment is as sharp as it ever was.
Ha!
weird's going on my Discord. I'm trying to send someone a message. I hope Mecca comes in soon. I'm having trouble sending messages. Bear with us a minute. I'm to restart Discord because it's been really fucking weird. I need to send it to someone else. Hold on. Discord's weird sometimes, so I need to continue with this, don't I? So it's gone weird here. Right then, let's keep on going. Please, Your Majesty, the only one who can help. You always known as a wise ruler. Wondering a thing or two. I was wondering if I might be bold enough to make a small request to you. Don't mind, I would very much like to ask you some questions in order to see if familiar in secular works. What do you say? Will you indulge me? Thank you, Your Majesty. Without further ado, let me send you some poses. All I care is that you, in your infinite wisdom, supply me with a simple true or false response in response to each other. Ready? Here we go. So false. You, Lord Arbiter, in fact, the youngest of three brothers. True. Correct. But that was too easy, was it not? Let me give you a sterner challenge to the second question. Here it comes. True or false? The purple orb is one of the royal treasures of Niflheim. Well, that's blue. Correct. Bravo. Now I can tell you what more of a challenge. Let's increase the difficulty a little. True or false? The Brazilian sovereign we use as currency in our kingdom is worth 10 trillion shillings. True. Correct. I can see you are championing and debating anticipation of more tempting questions. Let's see how you enjoy this one. True or false? Sultan of Gallopolis has a single son. Upon which he dotes excessively. False. Correct. Of course, that comes as no surprise to you, Your Majesty. Your court's effortless to my final question, true or false? In addition to the 4 great kingdoms that make up Aegir, there was once a 5th. Oh, you did it, Your Majesty. You answered every single question correctly, but then you expected nothing less. Truly, I've witnessed an epic feat of intellectual prowess. I shall never forget what I've observed here today. Bells. Never forget what I observed here today. The sight of a matchless mind spreading its wings and taking flight is something I should take to the grave. Here, a small token of my appreciation. This has been both a humbling and inspiring experience, Your Majesty. I intend to hit the books and memorise yet more obscure trivia that might one day reach your heady heights. Kids. Can't go in there yet. King Erwin and Queen Elena always look so happy. Well, that's true love for you. You look damn to me, but I suppose that's hoping for too much. Oh dear. Can I seem to find the words? Forgive me for bothering you with such a trifling matter, Your Majesty, but I have a wee problem I'd very much like to ask your advice. It's about... Truth is, the Subnic Castle has caught me eye, but I just can't muster the courage to tell him how I feel. Anyway, I had an idea, and I know it seems like a marmy's tea, but what if they got flowers delivered by none other than yourself? I reckon they'd be over at Moon, so what do you say? Really, they're not quite on time. You're startled before we get here, they are. Now, how can I begin to describe my true love, my peach, the apple in my eye and the capture in my heart? Well, in the castle, they're wearing green, oh, and they got red hair. Good luck. In the castle, red hair, wearing green. East side of the middle floor. So either who appears to an older woman, that's wearing green red hair. Cute girl in glasses. Yeah. she said he wanted true love. But King Owen and Queen Elena. You're giving it to me, Your Majesty. I'm very glad, well, they've really gone for other men. Although, please, second, lassie, send from me, I'm delivering them on behalf of a certain young admirer of yours. That's so well. I must say they're very beautiful. Very beautiful indeed. I did the same, right? Where might I find this young man? I'm telling someone where to find the lovesick guard, and he hurries off to talk to him. Your Majesty, thanks so much. The light love has done in my life, and it's all thanks to you. To think you'd take the time to have a lordly soldier like yours truly. Words can't express how grateful I am. Maybe this can. You're a man of the people, Your Majesty. I'll never forget what you've done for me as long as I live. Good, good. I cannot fight on it, can I fight on an empty stomach? Aye, Your Majesty, come with the hour, come with the man. You're in the middle of a wee culinary emergency, you see. And we could do with the assistance of someone such as yourself. Gastronome, shall we say. Your butterfingered fool of a maid managed to drop the very last part of pepper from the castle larder, and it smashed and went everywhere. So you can imagine what the guards will say when they sit down to their neeps and tatties and there's no seasoning to be had. There'll be uproar! Your Majesty, help us in our hour of need. Excellent. I knew you until I was down. Now if you wouldn't mind turfing the castle, we need something nice and pungent we can use instead of pepper. I was thinking some of the plants around the castle might yield something useful. Certainly worth the luck, anyway. We don't expect you to search the plants alone. You have no way the perfect condiment might be hiding. Well, I trust your judgment, Your Majesty. Happy hunting. I'm getting something to dinner. Something a bit different. Fucking run, waddle. Waddle, fucking waddle. There we go. What's this down at the bottom of the basket here? Crikey, this takes me... What's this doing at the bottom of the basket here? Crikey, this takes me back. Is there any finer food than a peach pie decorated with a picture of a lovely wee bunny girl? Well, there it is, if there is, never seen it. Now, I know it's not exactly what you'd describe as peppery, but it would certainly spice things up a bit. And I reckon that lot in the kitchen could do with a wee challenge. Are you serious, Your Majesty? You want to use this as an ingredient to the guard's dinner? Why not? What's the worst that could happen? I knew you wouldn't let us down, Your Majesty. Here's a little token of appreciation on behalf of the kitchen staff. Cooks in the castle kitchen use the peach pie Rob brought them to recreate a legendary Dracilian recipe and serve it for the guard's dinner. Well, it doesn't look like there's anyone else in the castle in need of help. And I've been and dispensed my infinite wisdom in the throne room too, which means it's time to go and have a wee word with her intended to be by fountain. And whatever the secret ingredient is, it's amazing. They call this legendary dish, and now I know why. So basically, I reckon the cooks is like I reckon they were just like, well, this could do with some experimentation. Ah, Lord Robert, your timing is almost uncanny. And just this second managed to come up with the perfect name for a new baby at last. Without you, I wouldn't have had the time to properly mull it over. You've no idea how much of a help you've been. Since we're both finished with our business for the day, why don't we head back to the throne room and wait for good news? Will do.
Your Majesty, Lord Robert, the new arrival is here.
Already?
Right, run.
Congratulations, Your Majesty. It's a beautiful, bouncing baby boy.
A boy.
Look, Erwin.
Oh, I hate that noise.
He's a fine wee chappie. And what a set of lungs! We'd better hurry up and give him a name before he screams the place down.
Aye.
We were wondering what you thought about Erdrick.
Oh, that's a name and a half.
Oh, it's beautiful. It sounds clever and brave and... yes. But I've rather set my heart on something else, you know? What do you think of this for a name?
Oh, well... But if that's the name you've chosen, my love, then that's the name he shall have. Mighty Yggdrasil has blessed us with this beautiful boy. And from this day forth, he shall be known as...
Hey, also, did you get some pep up your nose, Rab?
Oh, Father.
Sorry about that, love.
Never mind that. Why don't you give your grandson a cuddle?
Hello, wee one. I'm your grandpa. Yes, I am. Oh.
It's a weird moment.
What the...
Having fun?
How are you doing this? These places, these memories, they feel so real.
Yeah, you mentioned that. Midgard's like... It's not a nice place. Right, hang on, got a book to read here. There's a book called The Book of Erdwin. Rab takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. Chapter 1, Song of Beginnings. World Tree's gift first of many. Bold, bright, blessed luminary. Thy light doth a shadow cast. Lo the dark one. Bleak, black, vast. Yeah, it does have a lot of robotic arms about. Final Fantasy VII is a very... well, kind of. By this point he abdicated the throne to his son-in-law. This is Lord Robert, or Rab. Chapter 2, Song of Prayer. World Tree's foot, a plea of prayer. Ring us through the mountain air. Baby is born, tree's will revealed. Serenica, luminary's shield. The book is filled with many more such important sounding poems. Rab carefully closes it. Lord Vorbert. Oh dear. Don't really rolling off the tongue. Why is it so quiet? Here we go. Yeah. Ah. Something tells me to follow that lassie in bunny ears. Yeah, we don't know where the fuck she's gone. Where'd everybody go? They can't have left without telling me, can they? I think it's a bit more complex than that, Robert. Oh.
What's all this then?
Happy birthday, Grandpa!
Oh, God.
Get away! It's...
Well done, big man! Congratulations.
Surprise! You didn't suspect a thing, did you? We all worked extra hard to keep it a secret.
Happy birthday, Lord Robert. We've had Gondolia's finest patissiers working day and night on your cake here.
You'll see
I
why.
trust it will be to your taste.
You'll see why sooner or later.
Many happy returns, Father. May you live a long and joyful life, watching your grandson grow into a fine young man.
Yep.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Congratulations, Your Highness. The people of Dundrasil are eternally grateful for all you've done to make this such a happy and peaceful place to live.
It's a younger version of the mate. It's a younger version of the player character, but yeah, you do. Basically, he does look a bit like Trunks. Not as much as a little shit though.
Hear, hear! And we'll do everything we can to keep it happy and peaceful under King Erwin too.
Oh, that's my boys.
Aye, and a great big happy birthday to you from all the lads and lassies in the tavern, eh?
Well, Rabbi's the sort of guy who spent a lot of time in the pub.
Didn't forget to send word when you've a new addition or two to the royal collection of gentlemen's periodicals, will you, big man?
My people.
You're not crying, are you, Grandpa? Is something the matter?
I think they actually hired Scottish VAs.
No, laddie. Everything's perfect. Just perfect.
There's the bear. There are breakables. Yep. Yeah, they do that a lot. Mass Effect does it as well. Guard's drunk. Again, Mass Effect does loads of games do it. Bear puns. I think Tail wants to talk to your father. Come on, Grandpa, follow me. Come on, Grandpa, follow me. You're nutty, Grandpa. All those scholars were telling me how clever you are. You're amazing. This is going for something entirely different, I think. I'll get away with you. Don't want to be a big head, but it wouldn't be a bad idea for you to mix with us bookish types, Taylor. A king has to know a lot of things. I'll show you, Grandpa. I'm going to study hard until I know as much as you do. Yeah, let's get over here. Come on, Grandpa. Many happy returns, Lord Robert. It does a bit. Grandpa, look at all those beautiful girls. Aye, there's no any doubt about that. I'll take you after your old Grandpa, Taylor. What do you mean? Never you mind, laddie. You'll find out soon enough. Alright, let's see what's over here. Come on, Grandpa. Look, it's a bear. Didn't know you had friends like that, Grandpa. You might look like a ferocious beast, but he's got a heart of gold. Can you judge someone from the way they look? Never forget that. Got it. When I grow up, I want to make all kinds of friends, just like you, Grandpa. It's been loads of fun walking around with you, Grandpa, about getting hungry. Oh no, about a slice of cake. My idea is to have the biggest birthday cake ever. To be fair, I would not complain about that.
How are you enjoying the party?
It's so much fun.
So Dundrasil hasn't been destroyed, and Eleanor and Erwin are living here happily with their boy. Whatever this place is.
This is for Grandpa.
I could stay here forever. Oh, my poor wee... Oh, there, wee man. There's no need for that.
And that's how to tell you was the Illuminati.
That's it. It's all... When I awoke, I was all alone. I prayed that my pals were still alive, but I knew I couldn't rely on that. So I set out to find a way of taking on the Lord of Shadows by myself. Yes. So, I sought out Grandmaster Pang. I was trying to convince her to train me, but that means...
Yeah.
All this must be...
What's the matter, Grandpa?
I'm sorry, laddie. I've somewhere I need to be. Things I need to be doing.
Well, what?
Aye, that's right. I hate to go. Really I do. But maybe one day you'll understand. You be a good boy now. Something tells me you'll do just fine.
Well, don't have a choice but to go talk to her. What's the matter, Your Majesty? You aren't seriously about to leave a party and pull full swing? Full swing, are you? Boundless happiness awaits you there, you know. Joy, laughter, and all manner of wonderful surprises. Are you really willing to leave it all behind?
I can give you what you want, Your Majesty. But can I ask why you want it?
Because of more important things to be doing.
I think a lot of it is because it's Toriyama style.
There's a world needs
It's more-
saving while I'm dallying here in Dreamland. Lovely as it is. I should be toughening up, not going soft in the head. I need to be with Grandmaster Pang learning how to defeat the Lord of Shadows. And I need you to take me to her right now.
After all the effort I went to, honestly, do you think I like dressing up as a bunny-eared bimbo?
Grandmaster Pang! You can't be serious! It was you all along!
Oh, jeez.
Wait. This is...
games. When bright brand bores through heaven's doors, the sun shall rise o'er darkened skies and banish night with holy light.
Welcome to the place where lost souls gather. The place between worlds. This is the Void. And you are courageous indeed to have ventured here. Not all of my students would dare.
A lot of Western games seem to have this fascination with being as realistic and as grey and as bland as possible. It's boring half the time. I get where you're coming from with some of it. Doom isn't. Doom is very expressive. And a lot of games based on comic books, they tend to be just as expressive as this.
It's an honour to see you again, Grandmaster.
Here we go.
Contentment is complacency. Happiness is inertia. You did well to refuse its temptations.
So it was all a test then?
You locked onto that.
Indeed, it was. But you were not deceived by my illusions. You were not seduced by the fantasy of an easy escape. It's a start.
Yes! Passed with flying colours! So you'll train me, eh?
I may consider it.
You still have not learned to listen, I see. I said it was a start. There is work to do yet if you are to prove yourself truly worthy.
You what?
You must show me that you have not been neglectful of your training, that you have been diligent in your daily practice. And there's only one way to truly make sure of that.
What? Not the naughty stick! And you've taken to wielding two of them, I see! Oh, Crivens, I'll no get out of this without a bruise or two! But, if that's what it takes, then so be it. Do your worst! Yeah!
I think Rab might be
Let
from
us begin.
whoever qualifies in this one as Glasgow.
You must use every tool at your disposal. Or else.
Yeah. Oh shit. That's problematic. I don't have buff.
Try this for size.
Got this though.
Blood!
Oh jeez, she's still gonna hit hard when she wants to. Right then.
Zamo!
Oh no.
Is that all you've got? Ha!
There's a. Have you ever heard of willing suspension of disbelief? Oh dear. Right then. More heal.
Do not lose focus.
Eh? What?
Try to resist the power of
By the power of the darkness!
I'll let you off this time.
Oh god. That is not a spell you want to see, Boom. Especially a critical hit. It's like you play D&D, right?
You must use every tool at your
like this.
disposal. Or else.
I almost feel bad about this.
It's the same theory, pretty much. Yeah, but if you did that if you did that without it being turn-based, it would be chaos.
Surrender your soul!
I'm not entirely sure how much health she has.
I'll let you off this time.
Oh, my aching heart.
Yep.
Is that all you've got? Ha! Try to resist the power of...
Oh, that's not good.
Do not lose focus.
Step into a world of pain!
I call upon the darkness. Zammo! I've held back until now, but no longer. Your work is not done yet.
Oh, heck, I have no idea what that does.
Thank you!
Whatever she's about to do is going to hurt. So what I need to do is defend.
Try this for size.
Well, that's completely
I almost feel bad about this.
The dance of disruption!
Right, I need to deal with that thing now.
Surrender your soul! By the power of the darkness! Blood!
Oh, that's good at least. Right, heal myself.
Safety first.
Yeah. Here we go. again, because that's basically used an attack power completely.
Oh, I almost feel bad about this.
Dance of destruction!
There we go, that's it then. She's dead.
Zamo!
I've never seen your kind of thing, but I quite enjoy it.
The dance of destruction!
Well, got it.
Wahey!
Perhaps you have not been as lazy as I feared. But you are still not ready.
Wait.
Still, your resolve is clear. You have shown me how much you are willing to endure in order to take on the Lord of Shadows. Perhaps you are as ready as you'll ever be.
You're serious?
It is. You will be trained in the most closely guarded secrets of our art. But were you to undergo the full course of study, the physical body you have left behind would wither and die. As such, your training must be accelerated, and the work of years condensed into mere days. But it will not be easy. Are you ready to open the gates of hell and see what lies beyond?
You bet I am! I've the best teacher there is to guide me, and I'll gladly follow her wherever she leads me.
I am very happy to hear it.
By the way, the whole bunny girl thing, you were more than a mite convincing, Grandmaster, I have to say. I could have sworn you'd swaned in straight off the cover of a vintage issue of the Ogler's Digest.
There is more to me than meets the eye, you know. I, too, was young once upon a time.
Hang on a minute. What do you mean by that exactly?
Do not question your master! You have training to be doing! We will make it easy to begin with. 10,000 press-ups. On your knuckles.
10,000! Oh yeah!
It is a bit shonen-esque, I know. But it works. Ah. We're back with the main
His
character.
friends still live. His friends still fight. Their cause is not forlorn. The night is dark and dreadful, but we may yet see the dawn. Though Erdrea is racked with darkness, suffering, and pain, the Luminary's light can shine upon this land again.
Why the fuck were a load of fish watching over me? I've been turned into a fish. Taylor has lost the power of the Luminary. Taylor looks into the mirror, sees the face of a big blue fish staring back at him. He shuts his eyes tightly, but when he opens it again, the fish's face swims back into view. Taylor sighs, and a string of small bubbles float out of the fish's mouth and drift up to the ceiling. Oh, great.
Oh, you're awake! You're alert! You're alive! Your breath was getting shorter, you couldn't breathe the water, but look at you now! It's an unequivocal miracle! Queen Marina!
It's wonderful to see you finally awoken. You've been sleeping ever since you fell into the sea. You're safe down here, but awful things are happening ashore. Speak to Queen Marina if you wish to find out more. Sorry to read that. Courthouse. Go. Sorry, just trying to method. She doesn't like JRPGs. Oh, from what I can tell, she tends not to like games if they're not shooters. As much as I don't mind some, most of them, for the most part, seem to be a bit boring. So here that you're Luminary, you've come down to us from world above. But how can that be true when you're a fish? Someone who must be trying to wind me up. Well, let's have a little look around. At least now I can understand what they're all saying and they can understand me. Same. There might be something through here. Treasure's mine. Fins off. There we go. If there's anything else around here. That's fuck all. Right, I'm gonna go to the shops. See if there's any items that are worth getting. go. Let's see if there's anything else. Nothing in there. Right, where's the shops? Sorry, Mecca's doing a bit of moaning about JRPGs. Oi oi! What we got here then? Netting every day I get a fish swimming into my shop. You got a bit more about it than you delivered a little bit, sent you? To right, yeah, lovely jubbly. Reckon you and me are gonna get along just fine. Only problem is I'm all out of stock. The delivery of fish ain't been coming in these last few weeks, and I've already sold the stuff I had. Nothing I can do in it. Oh great. He talks like Del Boy. Go. Right, let's go back up here. The Queen's wanting a word. And I can actually float up now. There we go. And up here.
You say our guest has finally recovered from his wounds? Then let us expedite the plan. It must be done, and soon.
Oh dear.
Your Majesty.
Don't fear for me. I'm not done yet. Until my work is finished, I'll find the strength to carry on. I shall not be diminished.
No. Ah!
Ah, there you are, old friend. Or should I say, new fish. You make a finer flounder than I'd ever dared to wish. When first my subjects brought you here, it gave me such a shock. To see you bruised and broken like a ship wrecked on the rocks. The Lord of Shadows thinks you dead. The sea swarms with his spies. I changed you to this fishy form to hide you from his eyes.
Oh, good.
Many
Thank
troubled
you.
months have come and gone since your arrival. As you slept, my healers strove to safeguard your survival. You cannot know how glad I am to see you fully healed. But soon the spell will fade, and you must once more take the field. I have a plan to see you safe. That's all I've ever wished. If all goes well, you'll soon know what it feels like to be fished.
That sounds like a threat. Oh dear. That's an alarm bell.
Forgive my haste. These strange events must take you by surprise. You have so many questions. I can see it in your eyes. I saw you battle bravely by the World Tree's holy heart. I saw the Lord of Shadows tear your fellowship apart. I saw you strive to fell the fiend, and how your plans were vexed. When you are ready, follow me to see what happened next.
Will do. It's worth exploring just in case if we find something. Oh, that's just a way out. Oh, so it's the Queen's private chamber then. Got work to do. The Queen's private chamber. Yep. Where is she? Ah, she'll be over here.
An eon's passed since last I brought a human to this cave. It is the private parlor of the Queen beneath the waves. Behold the pearl of wisdom, jewel of we the ocean's daughters. It lets its bearer view the world through any drop of water. I've summoned up a thunderstorm to saturate the ground. Now, let's ascend into the rain and take a look around.
She's quite powerful.
Whenever you are ready, touch your fin against the pearl, and you shall see what's come to pass there in your airy world.
Jeez. Oh dear. That's
The once fair land of Erdrea is now a ravaged shell. When Mordegon destroyed its heart, the holy world tree fell. Upon its fall, the world was with a searing storm despoiled. Trees and grasses burned to ashes, lakes and rivers boiled. Burning boulders fell to earth and pulverized the land. Mountains cracked, and realms were racked at his unholy hand. In one fell swoop, the Lord of Shadows ended countless lives. The lucky few who rode the storm out struggle to survive. Their days are filled with desperation. misery and tears. I see them quake and tremble, but I cannot calm their fears.
Oh, jeez. And a church full of fucking corpses.
Please, help! Somebody, please! Is someone there? Please, help me.
What? I completely forgot about that.
Our homes are gone. Our families and friends, too. All we have left is our lives. We can't just sit down and die. We have to keep walking.
We have to keep following the hero. They say he's built a fortress south of Heliodor. If we can make our way there, we'll be safe.
Don't give up, okay? This hero guy won't let us down. Once we get to the last bastion, everything will be fine. You'll see.
A few more short steps lead from darkness into dawn. Safe haven awaits.
So people are floating together now. About time. And that should reveal to you who he is.
Amid the black depths of despair, a spark of light still shines. A man who gives the people hope in these benighted times. Yet that light too shall soon succumb to evil's ceaseless claim. Only you can take that spark and kindle it to flame.
Let's get it kindled then, shall we? Oh.
Yggdrasil has crashed to earth. Her light has disappeared. In her place, the Lord of Shadows' citadel of fear. He took the sacred world tree's power and now makes it his own. Foul Mordegon commands the world from his unholy throne. His forces seek to steal the souls of every last survivor. His flying servants sweep the skies. The seas swarm with his divers.
We don't have time anymore.
Alizarin, the fiend that seeks to devastate my nation. Another one of Mordegon's detestable creations. I've cast a spell to hold him back, but need it to be stronger. The barrier's at breaking point and cannot last much longer. I'd hoped that I could save my realm. It was a foolish notion. Compared to his, my strength is but a raindrop in the ocean. Ere long, the barrier will fall, and Nautica will too. Marauding beasts may take my life, but they shall not take you. Our time grows short. I fear my kingdom's race is nearly run. My place is with my subjects now. We face our fate as one.
Right then. Best move. some asses to kick. I say asses to kick, we've got to flee. She's been hiding us from Mordigan and his crew. Queen Marina has convened her subjects in the central square and she's about to make a speech. I beseech you to attend to and listen to her lecture. Everyone's assembled already, ready to hear her words. It's no time to worry. You have to hurry. Down we go then.
How curious you are, my friend. I showed you fearful sights, and yet those wide and watery eyes still gleam with limpid light. It seems that grief and tragedy have followed you since birth. Cruel fate's dark plan has stalked you to the corners of the earth. And yet you've weathered every blow, prevailed against all strife. You've brushed with death 1,000 times, yet still you have your life. It is the will of Yggdrasil that you are still alive. It is your fate to save this world. For this, you must survive. Bright luminary, let the light shine on the world again. Find the fading sparks of hope and kindle them to flame. You'll find the sparks I speak of here and there throughout the land. They are the former members of your staunch and stalwart band. The fire within their hearts will light the path that you must tread. Find your friends and bring an end to this dark age of dread. While the luminary lives, there's hope for people still. You cannot fail. You must prevail. It is the world trees will...
Beware! The barrier shakes and breaks!
The Lord of Shadow's followers give fond farewell short shrift. I had so much to tell you, but it seems I must be swift.
That's bad.
Do not lose heart. Do not look back until your time is through. Remember, you're the luminary. We believe in you.
Citizens of Nordica, give your lives to the Lord of Shadows.
I get the feeling he's in for a fight. What's that? There's a big juicy prawn dangling in the water. Take a bite.
Oh, Blue John's hooked himself a big un. Could it be the legendary man-eating mackerel? Let's reel him in and find out.
Well, you caught a big one, alright.
Yes, I caught something. I actually caught something. Blue John's gonna eat tonight. Maybe there is some good in this forsaken world after all.
Well, yeah, you've caught a big one, mate.
Who the heck are you? And what were you doing on the end of my hook? I don't care how hungry you are, you don't go pinching the bait off another man's line.
It's gonna take a bit more explaining than that.
Hey, now. Don't cry, sonny. Look, I don't know what's got you sniffling, but it must be something serious. So listen, Blue John's gonna help you out. We fisher folk have gotta look after each other, ain't we?
Suppose so.
You can stay the night in my hut. There's none too many safe places left in this rotten world. But it'll do you for a day or two. When you're ready, you can head over to the last bastion. They'll see you right. The fella running the place is a bona fide hero. Right, now that's decided. Let's head for shore. Hold on tight, lad. Things are about to get choppy.
Been going for a while and we're still mid-cutscene. There we go. Equipment. Platinum power sword. Heavy armor. +2. Yep, might as well make that for something later. Well, that worked. Oh, that'll do. You know, won't be using it. Well, he won't be using it because he uses two-handed swords at the moment. Oh. Not finding reworking anything at the moment. The fishing hut. And there's a shop.
Ah, ahoy there, sonny. So you finally roused yourself from your slumbers, eh? Blue John would say good morning. But there ain't no morning to speak of these days. You hadn't noticed? Why, we've seen nothing but dark skies since the day of the disaster. Just look at the state of it. There was an almighty booming and rumbling, and then great gouts of blackness started billowing up from the castle over in Heliodor. Since then, I guess nothing's been right. That was the last time any of us saw the sun. That ain't good. We better...
Oh, jeez, that's an aneurysm.
That was a close one. Them monsters started pouring out of Heliodor Castle about the same time as the blackness. The rotters seem to think they own the place.
Well, they do.
They've
now.
never come so near before, though. They'll be looking for... Listen, seems the victuals round these parts are set to get mighty scarce. You'll be safer over at the last bastion, anyhow. That hero feller'll look after you, I'm sure. Steer a course due west until you hit Cobblestone Falls. The last bastion lies just beyond. Mind how you go now, sonny.
Well, oh, fancy talking luminary in a place like this. I'm Tickle, Ickle's uncle from over in Tickington. Been looking for you ever since Yggdrasil disappeared. I've not had the easiest time of it either. That goes to Tickington as a whole, to be honest, but it looks like I found you in the nick of time. We need your help, you see. So let me know when you're ready to make the trip and I'll whisk you over there in 2 ticks. Ever since the World Tree fell from the sky, things have gone no matter worse. The monsters around here have got a lot nastier for a start. Take notes now. I was standing around minding all my own business when this rabid, wild-eyed slime jumped at me. Ran for it and ended up here. See any beasts with flaming red eyes, you'd best run for it too. They hit a lot harder than they used to. How's the business? Yep. Tried to time to travel to Tickington, have you? Very well. I'll have you there in a second. Yep. Yeah, let's have a look around then. Not going to see what they have to. Not going to read them. Just see it. See what I can grab. It's been a while since I went this way. $7 gold coins. Brilliant. Right then. I really thought that time was up, but you've brought back hope to every tockle in Tickington, Mr. Hero. If you're running out of home, swing back to normal, you'll need to take some time out to find more password hunting tockles in Erdrea. But I'll take a turn around the places from the past you've unlocked already and see if you missed anyone in need of help the first time. Not soon too, the damage has been done to the sacred tomes. You'll need to find the tockles who've been dispatched to Erdrea and ask them for their passwords. To learn one, just travel to the place to unlock. There we go. Not really that much here. Well, basically these things ain't going to be much copy against me. Right. Well, I'm mostly near some level, but I'm not going to grind it out here because I'll be here all damn night. Those, just to Google. I love that move. And a vicious trap, got a pair of them. basically everything here is going to be relatively easy to kill. Let's do so to say I've done it. A pair of slimes. Well then, helicopter. You can also go see if the crabs have gotten mighty, they've gotten nastier. No. Crabbies. They're still pretty puny. Oh, brilliant! That would have been a big boost of XP, a vicious metal slime. So bigger and more draconic. A Skelegon. There we go. And the vicious Garuda. Here we go. And let's keep moving. And going up that way because we don't need to. We're headed towards Cobblestone Falls. It actually feels good to be making a bit of progress in the game now. I know it's not Mecha's thing, this is mine. This place looks pretty. Here we go. This started to drive me insane. I'd turn back if I were you. This is no place to be wandering around on your own. Head south to the last bastion. You'll be safer there. I was came from that direction, you tool. Rantings and ravens. Oh, brilliant! They can do that. In that case, you need to die now. I've got all these. That's what I need to do. Get my MP back. And not go to the Mangle Grove. I don't need to go there yet. I need to go down here. There's the dog. Can't run very quickly though.
Sandy, there you are. And where did you run off to, might I ask? Oh my, it's really you, isn't it? You're alive, and you've come back to us. Oh, I've been so worried, especially after, well, we heard such awful things.
The poor girl a hug, mate.
Oh, Sandy, you're right, of course. This is the best news I could have hoped for. And here I am, blubbering like a baby. Welcome home.
Thank you.
It's not quite the cobblestone we grew up in, is it? No, we've been through a lot. After you left, this terrible man named Jasper came.
Oh, him.
I'll never forget his eyes. They were so cold. He rounded us all up in the center of the village, and then he ordered his men to kill us. But we were lucky. Not everyone is as cruel as Jasper. No, another soldier came and told him to stop. He said there was no need to take our lives. But that didn't stop them burning the village to the ground and locking us all up in the castle. Still, that one good man made sure we came to no harm. Sorry, Sandy, you're right. He's just got home after a long journey. He doesn't want to hear me blathering on. Come on, let's go and see the one person who'll be even happier to see you than me.
Right then, sorry, just chatting with Mecca on Discord. Done for, I tell you. This way, Taylor. Alright. I can't do her voice.
Come on, girls, put your backs into it. The boys are out there doing the fighting, so it's up to us to keep the home fires burning.
Sorry to interrupt, Amber, but I've got big news.
Hello, Gemma, love. What's got you so excited,
Well, you're not going to believe this, but there's someone very special here to see you.
My little soldier. I just can't believe it's you. After all the awful things that happened, I was sure you... sure you were... Oh.
When the disaster struck, so many people lost their lives. The sun vanished, and those terrible monsters appeared all over the place. Even those of us who were lucky enough to survive were so drained and desperate that we almost lost the will to live.
Oh, jeez.
And then the hero appeared just when we needed him. He did all he could to help people, no matter who they were or where they were from. He fought off the monsters and brought everyone here to safety. Without him, I dread to think what would have become of us. And now, thanks to him, the place you once knew as Cobblestone has become the last bastion, humanity's safe haven in a world beset by darkness. Would you believe we've even got the King of Heliodor camped out here?
Oh, I want a few words with him. Oh, great. I want a few words with him.
Look, I know he was the one who ordered the village to be burned, but I'm sure he had his reasons. Things aren't always as they seem, love.
No, they're not. That's why I'm wanting to have words with him and find out why.
He may be the last person you want to see, but you should go and talk things through with the king. Your grandfather would have wanted you to at least try.
Yeah, he's actually the first person I want to work with.
Pop your head round the door of his tent, will you, love? For me, it's the one in the middle of the camp with the 2 flags. And be polite.
You're going to hear people swearing. You're going to hear a lot of swearing coming from that tent. Yep. Yep. Well then. 2 flags. Don't worry, if he doesn't come up with a satisfactory answer, you don't have to worry about there being 2 flags anymore, there'll just be 1. You'll be able to find it easily enough, it'll be up his arse. You're answering, chap. Oh, you sit with me, don't you hear mostly in your ear. That's all, you don't need to worry about that. Where is it? 10 with 2 flags. Not that one, that's a bed. Bed tent. There we go. Barrel. Oh, that worked. We got dogs. We're just smashing up all the pots because there's always something in them. JRPGs do seem to reward your kleptomania and do seem to reward a bit of kleptomania. In fact, I am a teensy bit lost around here. We've got bards at least. And a church. At least it's some people trying to keep their spirits up. I know you're not the biggest fan of this mecha, but this is one of the least offensive JRPGs I could have played. fair enough. Don't do anything too. Don't nitpick it. Because I do actually have my criticisms with it. I do have my criticisms towards this game. But they come later on. And it's to do with the later bit of the plot. Oh, nowhere near the least. Nowhere near. Nowhere near the least. Well, the least JRPG I can play is Final Fantasy VII Remake. Because that's basically an action RPG. And it's very fast-paced. The most JRPG I could pick would probably be one of the Hyperdimension Neptunia games. And believe me, they are... They're basically stereotypical anime. They make a point on being moe. Dragon Quest does not do that. I mean, neither does Final Fantasy VII. Hang on. Weapon shop. Night Cleaver. Now that's the name of a weapon. Yep. Right then. Fun-sized forge. There's one thing that is really good at. Crafting. Oh, brilliant. I've actually fucked it up. I may have to reforge that. Oh, +2, never mind. That might actually be better than that'll be better than what I currently have. A fair bit better, actually. Yep. That works. See, Night Cleaver is a damn... Face it, Night Cleaver is a damn cool name for a weapon. Oh, there's the man I want to have a few words with. Greetings, Mr. Luminary, sir. His Majesty is waiting for you inside. Woke up not long ago and seems rather keen to talk to you.
So, you are alive and well,
Oh, King
I see.
Carnelian, that's it. Yeah. I want words with you, mate.
You have nothing to fear. I have regained my senses at last. The living nightmare that began for me on the day of your birth has ended.
Oh, good, so I don't need to shove a flag up your ass.
Though in truth, I remember little of what I did. I have inflicted so much pain on so many. On you. I do not ask for forgiveness. I do not deserve it. All I ask is that I be allowed to atone, to pay for my crimes by protecting those who remain.
He isn't. This is the man who the big bad possessed.
Tell me, Do you recall what happened on that fateful day? The events that came to pass beneath Yggdrasil's branches?
Yeah.
I see. I recall nothing. All I know is that whomever or whatever had me in its grasp for all those years left me there. And when at long last I returned to my senses, I was here.
Yep.
There is something else I must ask you. Tell me, do you know if my daughter is alive? I see.
Your Majesty, the hero has returned. He brings more survivors seeking sanctuary.
Come. You must meet he to whom we owe our survival. Though you may not wish to at first.
One way to find out. Basically, it's become a town of tents. I want to have a proper look around it before I go to meet this hero. Let's have a little look around so I can see if there's any more items to grab. There's something up there. Disappeared, so there's nothing to worry about. So that's nothing. Last bastion, ruins of home, so they've never demolished it. We're now up there. Well, let's head over to the gateway to town. That's where I'll be headed next. Oh, the ruins of Gemma Dunstan's house. Oh, hello.
The Luminary lives.
Yeah, he did. He was possessed at the time.
Welcome back, Hendrik. Well, what news?
The forces of darkness amass at the gates of Heliodor. They will strike, and soon. Sire, the people must be removed to safety.
There's nowhere we can take them.
Men! All the signs are that our enemy will strike tonight. To arms! They shall not find us unprepared!
As you see, he is as eloquent as ever. But you must forgive him. He has fought harder than any of us. He has sacrificed more than anyone. Which is why his burden must be lightened. It is time that your differences were set aside, Luminary.
Yeah.
Good. If we are able to withstand the assault tonight, we may yet survive. Join the troops outside the fortress when you are ready.
I'm already armed to the teeth. The terrain around the last bastion makes it easy to defend. The people will be safe here as long as we can keep the monsters beyond the wall at bay. Come, the hero waits. I don't need any supplies. I've got a load of magic waters and single files. Right then, we've got work to do. Fighting time. it's nowhere near the final battle.
Hey, you must be our newest recruit. They say you made it all the way to the last bastion under your own steam. Well, I'm impressed, I've got to tell ya. You can obviously handle yourself. That, or you were born lucky. Well, either way, I'm sure we can find a use for you. Follow me.
I'm sure you can find a use for me. I've got a fucking great sword on my back.
Right, here's your spot. Just face that way, and when the monsters come, stick the pointy end of your sword in them.
You've got work to do then, boys and girls.
Enemy forces! Here they come!
Yeah.
We've got a horde.
Positions, men! Charge! Yeah!
Off we go. A group of enemies draws near with a nice tailor's presence. Oh god! That is some fucking damage. There we go. If you're gonna have a final battle, you don't just have it be a little thing like this. There we go. See, the skeleton there is dangerous. Because all the goons can do is hit.
Behind you! Never let down your guard.
Good point. Oh great, we're surrounded.
You will need to pull your weight if we are to escape this one. Have at them!
Oh, oh, we got a big fucker.
Our beloved commander, rightest and best of the spectral sentinels, spake truly when spaketh thee Hendrik. Thou art without a shred of guile. Any other would have fled the field long ago. But I have no complaints. Our reward for tearing thee limb from limb shall be a handsome one indeed.
I guess so. I believe this creature is a dog.
Well, fools, wherefore gapest ye like ninnies? Kill him!
Oh, good fucking luck, Sunshine. The Headless Honcho. Really?
Not bad.
Kabam!
Luminary!
Thank you, saves me some MP. I deal with that. The Grim Rifle, you mean?
For bells.
Well, that of oomph. So it's going to have to be Unbridled Blade. An attack boost. Well, there we go. 2 hits, basically, with Unbridled Blade. And I will not say no to a level. Yeah, best use them, aren't I? Oh. Go.
Retreat! Move your bones!
We're already taking out their commander.
Commander, a message from His Majesty. He wishes to speak with you. Both of you.
Oh, that's ominous.
Right away.
So Hendrik has gone back to the last bastion. As you go back too, the king wants to speak to you. Don't worry, we'll take care of things here. Hendrik's in a way, as soon as the fighting started, it looks like some kind soul track missed safety. Thanks, whoever you are. My clothes are bespattered with the blood of those putrid fiends. I must needs scrub them thoroughly. Perhaps it would be better to simply burn them. Well then. Back to Last Bastion we go. His Majesty is on our side. He wants to see us both. I think he's got a job for us. My boy, I knew you wouldn't let a bunch of silly monsters beat you. I know the king will want to hear how you get on. You mustn't keep him waiting. Head to his tent and be on your best behaviour. Look, I still want to show. Look, for the mess he's put me through, I still want to put my sword up his arse. Go. Yeah.
It seems we owe you both a debt of gratitude.
You do, yes.
You have proven your strength and your ability to work together. It is time. Time to bring light back to this benighted land. The fiend that usurped my throne must be ousted. Heliodor Castle must be reclaimed. And you, my loyal servants, must lead the charge.
But sire...
I do not give these orders lightly, Hendrik. My spies have found a means by which we might gain an advantage.
Oh, that's
the
always
city's
handy.
sewers can be entered from the cliffs in the side of the hill atop which Heliodor stands. You will use these sewers to infiltrate the castle from beneath.
It's been a while since we went there.
This key will unlock the gate.
But sire, who will command our forces in my absence? If the enemy renews the attack, we will be slaughtered.
We will not. We will be prepared. Prepared to draw them out, leaving the castle unguarded. The usurper must be overthrown while we have the chance. We strike now, or we never see the light of day again.
A risky strat.
Please, your majesty. We cannot allow yet more lives to be lost.
Precisely! Which is why you must quell the darkness at its source. We seize our one opportunity, or we consign ourselves to despair. It is as simple as that.
We also took out an enemy commander, so we need to strike now, otherwise their next strike is gonna kill us.
Or do you question the wisdom of your king? My subjects have shown me the depth of their courage.
There's some smugness there.
I trust in their ability to endure this one last assault. And I order you to do likewise.
I get the feeling he's going to join in it. I get the feeling he's gonna join. I get the feeling he
You are our last hope. Do not let us down.
I get the feeling he's gonna join in on the front lines. After an all too brief rest, the time comes for Taylor to set out for Heliodor. Well, the thing is, because I leveled up, I'm fully healed. Did a bit. Right. Here we've got the musicians up on stage. Need to sing everyone off. Right then. Let's go and raid the castle. We've got an asset to kick. The Mangle Grove. Basically, we can't just go into Heliodor's front entrance. Mainly because the front entrance isn't there anymore, I don't think. Right, Heliodor. And it's pissing it down, lovely. Sage's Elixir, very nice. Perfect Panacea.
Wait, love. Mr. Hendrick, sir. I couldn't have a quick word with my boy, could I? I won't be long, I promise.
As long as it is quick.
So you're heading off again, are you?
Don't have much choice.
Well, just you be sure to listen to Sir Hendrick and do as you're told. And don't you dare go giving up, ever. Just look at me, eh? Something's wrong with my eyes now, too. Must be all this squinting in the dark. Well, only one remedy for that. You'll just have to bring...
See what I can do.
Time is short. We must be on our way.
You'll look after my boy, won't you, Sir Hendrick?
Obsidian, see the lady back to safety.
Do not worry about your mother. The king has vowed to protect her and the people of the encampment. He's a man of his word. We need to enter the castle, find the source of the darkness. There is a church on the hill beneath Heliodor. We will base ourselves there while we search for the entrance to the sewers. And that's annoying. We didn't even get to go through through a dungeon. Hi there, I'm a travelling salesman in sore need of some passing trade. Things are pretty airy around here at the moment, so I decided to wall up here at the church. Looks like some inventor lock's still there, and I bet you need a rest. But first things first. I can't arm him yet. Yep.
Accept your fate!
Oh, for fuck's sake! There we go. A flamethrower. But yeah, vicious metal slimes are worth a fuck ton of experience. Oh jeez, every child.
Take heart!
Yeah.
Behind me!
Oh, brilliant. It's fucking fled. Oh, jeez. Why can I do that to the... Why can't I do that
Our triumph
to the
was
slime?
never in doubt.
Maybe I have to deal with them when I've got some way of dealing critical hits. Jeez, that's a bunch of them.
Take heart!
There we go. Good batch of XP. Say about the sheer fucking amount of it I need. You and so I was after. Moving this way. And I've gone entirely the wrong way. I needed to go downwards. Because that route has been smashed in. Yeah, I'm going to be doing this dungeon and then I'm going to be coming off. I'm actually losing a bit of feeling in my arse at the moment. I'm also still very glad I don't have a working webcam. A fatalistic? Really? This game still has a stupid amount of buttons. Right, a stump.
Dash it all!
Oh, not bad. Yeah. The mushroom. Fungals. The sleeping hibiscus. Right. Another fatalistic. Or fatality. A fatalistic. Now the fuck's pronounce it. There we go. Walls of the castle from here. Nope. The secret sewer entrance. Great.
So, the assault begins. Move.
No, it's not. Climb the cliff. Oh, it has been some time since I went here. Anything else? There's something I need to go do. Not you. Nor you. You. Oh god, that thing's a lot of health.
Behind me!
There we go. Rewarded for defeating the black dragon that lurks beneath the sewers of Heliodor Castle. You see, you can fight it earlier in the game, but it has a bit too much health for you to be able to handle at that point. In fact, it'd kick your teeth down your throat very quickly. All the same, I'm needing more experience now, because that... I don't fancy using all my magic healing, all of my MP healing items. You're in the way, dickhead.
Here.
Oh, thank you. That better be one of mine. Strength, anything else? Deal with the ammo first. Those things can be really dangerous. The Drakis, not so much.
All is well that ends well.
I guess so. Here. Treasure. Sage's elixir. Sage's elixir. Nice. What I'm doing, I'm having a little look around, see if there's any other treasure. I don't suppose I got the choice yet. Thank you. Yeah. Well, let's keep moving.
Accept your fate! Not bad.
Rantings in Ravenswood again.
We have carried the day.
Suppose we have. And there's something up here. More treasure. A mini medal. Very nice. Some pots. Perfect panacea. Yep. Strong antidote, nice. That. Another dead third. Oh. Oh, God!
Yeah!
Thank you, Hendrik.
All is well that ends well.
And some more treasure. Whoa. That's quite rare. I believe that's a crafting item. A pair of little trackies.
Take heart!
There we go. You're in the way.
Accept your fate. Kabah!
There we go. And another treasure chest. Nice. That's MP healing, and that's... I think those are the strongest ones, I'm not sure. Have a look. Oh, the second strongest. Well, basically now we're just raiding the castle. I head here. Oh, brilliant! Seed of skill, very nice. And 5 grand. So basically, we've just raided the castle's funds. Why have you got a horseman here in the dungeons? Oh, never mind, I don't want to know. Yeah. Need my MP. It does work a bit like Mass Effect in that we're not on a timer. Have a quick look on the lower level of the sewers, see if there's anything down here. Another treasure chest. More Saints' Ashes. Right, you need a specific door, you need a specific key to get to those. A key that I don't yet have. Why do you have that down here? Yeah. A dollar.
Dash it all! You shall not pass!
Thank you. to climb down. That just leads back to the sewer. Let's fast myself into a rest mode. A hocus pocus.
That's
brilliant.
it.
Well, they've got quite a bit of defense. It's dead now.
We have carried the day.
That we have. Alright then. Heliodor Castle. Let's have a proper look around this place so we get a chance to last time. I must say, it's seen better days. Platinum sword. Right, I need to be right back a moment. I will not be long. Right, I'm back. There you go. And the platinum sword. Nice. Won't be using it because I've got this thing already. Oh. It's too hard. Our tale begins with the first king of Zwardrust and his retinue resting at Heliodor Inn after many days' hard travel. A great black dragon heard the news, and deciding that this would be a perfect opportunity to slay the king of Zwardrust, launched a blazing assault on the city. As the citizens of Heliodor flew into a panic, the lone knight stood before them with his arms outstretched, doing all that he could to protect them from the foul lizard's wrath. So greatly moved was the king of Zwardrust by the knight's selfless bravery that he presented him with a fine shield in the shape of a great black dragon scale. To this day, that fabulous treasure can be found in Heliodor. The king may choose to present it to any knight he deems worthy of the honour and responsibility of the role it represents, first knight of the realm. What look? The Delta. Demon's banes, demon spears, demon whips, and devil's tails. What's in here? Nothing. Dining hall. Or in the Hardcore Resident Evil, a dining room. I think previous Resident Evil quoted there, at least. It's rather old and bad dresser. Nothing particularly interesting about it. Three doses of special medicine. Handy. We'll be coming back here a bit later, I reckon. Keep moving. There's a skeleton swordsman. And just patrolling the place. Yeah. Well, you're dead. That does just a lot of damage. And there's nothing this way. They have ransacked this place.
Even the great stairway lies in ruins.
Oh, brilliant.
The usurper will be in the throne room, if he is anywhere.
More than likely,
He must be found and punished, which means we must seek another way up.
I'm sure we'll find one. Iron Maiden. Jeez. That attack is just so damn vicious, it's unreal. So where are we going? That's an Yggdrasil route. Don't touch it yet. Yeah, I think we're best.
Come, Jasper, do your worst.
If you insist. Curse you, Hendrik. Brute strength wins the day again.
Going straight at it, it's not going to work, is it?
It is good to see two young men with such spirit.
Huh?
The king.
But I order you to cease your horseplay and greet our latest arrival. I present Princess Jade. When you grow older, you will be the guardians of this great kingdom. I am counting on you. And now, so is she.
With my might and your wisdom, we will surely be the greatest knights this kingdom has ever seen. Long may we protect the princess and all her people. Jasper, are you listening to me? What is this?
Why, the shield of Heliodor, of course. Symbol of the kingdom's greatest knights. His Majesty keeps it in his private chambers. If we are destined to become such men one day, one of us will surely wear it. I would very much like to see it. Wouldn't you?
And how do you propose to do that? One cannot simply stroll into the king's chambers uninvited.
Oh, I have my ways. I just so happened to spy a certain someone treating himself to a midnight feast in the kitchens.
Oh.
None other than His Royal Majesty. He slithered out of a secret passage behind a cupboard and set about the leftovers. That passage must lead to his chambers.
You devil! You've solved the mystery of his bulging belly. The Queen will make you an earl for such a service to the kingdom.
I'd just laugh if she did.
We meet in the kitchen at midnight. Agreed?
Agreed.
Of course. The passage to the king's chambers. But what was that? A vision? A dream? So this is your power, Luminary? You are able to draw on the memories amassed within the world tree to pry into others' pasts. Very impressive. The kitchen is on the north side of the castle, beyond the banqueting hall. Come.
Okay. Right, let's go deal with that then. Let's say, not much point fighting anything unless I grind for levels. I don't really want to do that. Right, banqueting halls. Might as well kill the things here. They're in the way.
Victory will be ours!
Oh, brilliant, it knows that.
Our triumph was never in doubt.
No, it wasn't. The dresser wobbles. This dresser wobbles slightly when you touch it. Try moving it.
I did not make it here that night, you know. I was caught trying to slip out of my chambers. The king made me polish all the armor in the castle. Jasper was disgusted with me. We had a furious argument. We had so many in those days.
I bet.
But there was more happiness than strife. Life was simple. We had a purpose. We would have stood together in defense of Heliodor no matter what. I have treated you poorly. Forgive me.
Don't worry about it, man.
My loyalties have been tested, but not by you. Whatever
You bet your ass. Oh. Before anything else, what I need to do now is properly explore this place. A leather cape, pretty much worthless. Taylor finds a recipe book entitled A Recipe Book of Regal Regalia. King Axes, King's Coat, and Queen's Robes. There's a massive boring book here entitled Proceedings of the 36th Annual Conference on Heliodorian Development. Taylor heaves it down to take a closer look. The madden's filled with mouth-watering drawings of cakes and tarts. Each picture is accompanied by detailed notes describing the fabulous flavours of these delectable desserts. Scrumptious strawberry mousse, the exquisite pairing of fluffy, delicate mousse with ever so slightly sour strawberries is a match made in heaven. So basically, the king had a boring book. This guy had a cookbook. This guy is something boring. In the Queen's bedchamber. Little lifesavers. care rings, rings of riddance, rings of immunity, rings of truth, full moon rings, rousing rings, rings of clarity, sorcerer's rings, sorcerer's stones. Very nice. And Marques's mittens. More books here. One more. There's an old time-worn diary covered in the child's scribblings. Taylor takes it from the shelf and has a closer look. With faltering lines, someone has drawn to be what appears to be a pair of matchsticks. One of them has a beard, and the other is wearing a ribbon. Beneath the illustration it says, "My Daddy and Me." Okay, I want to give Jade a big hug now. That was somehow rather adorable. Well, that staircase is fucked. Guest chambers that are now ruined. Nothing. Someone called King Carnelian behind the throne. I think I've read that one before. At the start of the game. And it's worth having a look, just in case. See if there's anything new. Which there is. A gold bar! Well! I think I've read all that before as well. Right then! Over to the throne room then. Meanwhile, let's in here. See if there's anything on the top floor of this place. Anything new at least. By the looks of things, it's gonna be a no. Yep. Another Iron Maiden. Oh great, he's dead.
Victory is ours.
It is worth having a little look around, see if we can pick anything nice up. A Dracilian sovereign. Probably a broken balcony. There's nothing else here. I'm not going to grind God knows how much experience to get a level. So it's time to go and have a word. Usurp the throne. More Sage's Elixir. Very nice. Right then. Herbal items at least 20 times. Nice. Oh, brilliant. Hello, dickhead.
You have done well to make it here, old friend. And with the Darkspawn in tow, no less. Oh, bravo.
The controller's gone weird. Hang on a sec. Wrong window.
Jasper. Yeah. Yeah.
Temper, temper? Brute force may have won the day once upon a time, but things are very different now.
Why? Why did you give yourself to the darkness? What of our pact? We swore fealty to Heliodor. We promised to protect the kingdom, together!
Why? You, of all people, ask me why?
Does something amuse you, traitor?
It is I who must ask you why, surely. Why is it that you always thought yourself so much better than me? Why was it always you who was given the golden opportunities? Why was it always you who got just what you wanted?
So he was jealous.
Why? Tell me why!
What right by it?
Well, no more. I will be second best no longer. I know the truth now. Love, dreams, light, friendship, all these count for naught. All that matters is power. And the only power that matters is that of the darkness. There is one who sees the worth in me, who deserves my fealty, who gives me the power I crave. And all who stand in his way must be destroyed!
Oh, jeez.
I lost my hometown, my family, my friends, all to the dark power that you serve. I lost my faith, my purpose. Though some called me hero, I believed I was a fraud, and that I was powerless to protect them. But I can protect them. I must. And there is one I must protect above all others. It is the Luminary's duty to deliver the world from evil, and it is my duty to protect him. Jasper, you are a traitor to your kingdom, a servant of evil, and a threat to the servant of light. I sentence you to death!
Really, old friend? Forgive me if I do not begin quaking just yet. Now let us end this farce. You will outdo me no longer, Hendrik. This time it is I who have been chosen, and you who will fade into obscurity.
Jasper.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, this guy looks a fucking part.
Well met, worms! I am Tyrant, servant of the Lord of Shadows and proud bearer of the title of Spectral Sentinel. You would return the world to brightness? Fools! Wretches! The time of light is no more! The age of darkness looms! All is as the Lord of Shadows wills it. As long as I yet live, the dawn shall not return to this place.
So one high-pitched voice and one voice that sounds like King fucking Thornton.
Now, step forward, friends. Eternal night awaits!
Here we go, Tyrion.
Accept your fate.
Yep, unbridled blade, here we go. That hurts.
Shadows surround me.
Deal with Tyrion. Maybe I should have taken out the fucking shadow.
Lights out! Forbearance.
Take heart!
Thank you.
Face the judgment of the darkness!
Is that it? make a fucking example of you.
Here.
Thank you.
Shadows surround me.
Got him. That's a lot of XP and money.
No! My darling darkness! Do not leave me! Do not let the light prevail!
Oh. Oh. Well, that worked. Right, back to the village then, so I can heal up and save.
Obsidian. Thank the heavens I have one truly faithful friend.
You got me now, mate.
The darkness may have dissipated, but we cannot know what toll the battle took. We must return to the last bastion and see what, if anything, remains.
Alright. Visit the Shadow Minister.
Stay alert.
Nice big crit. Right then, item bag. Where is it? Well then. Get ourselves moving it. Oh, for fuck's sake. A skeleton sword. Lovely. There we go. I just love how much damage that sword does. Right then, through here. And there's still loads of monsters around. Right, lovely.
Not bad.
Here.
Thank you. There's a save point relatively near. The campsite and save point.
Victory is ours.
I'll go there. Yeah. Feels really good to be able to run around on the world map again. here, see if anyone's home. Probably not. It appears to have been abandoned. See if anyone needs a forge. Oh yeah, level up. Handy. No one's I'm interested in. See, that I'm doing. I'd say that's perfect, pretty much. Perfection! A Demon's Bane +3. Ah, I can't buy enchanted stones. Fuck that up. That's probably what we're working at. Oh, that's a bit of a difference. Come, let's return to the last bastion without delay. We must inform the king of Jasper's treachery. Before then, have a few minutes, and then we shall finish. Yep. And seems like a good time to save. I do not intend to continue at this point, so what I'm going to do now, as is polite, is find someone to raid. Let's see who's going. I think I'm going to raid someone who I've never raided before. Raid. See how I spell it. Yep. Here's how you spell it. Right then. In any case, I'll be going again tomorrow. I was going to drink tonight, but I wasn't in the mood to. So, I shall see you tomorrow, because I'm going to do this for a bit more. You have a lovely night. Bye-bye.